What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to share some Chainsaw Man figures with you, and I want to start off with some figures that were sent to me by my friend Robert Kinzel. He is a YouTuber. I will link his channels down below. Make sure you check them out. Show him some support. Like I said, he was nice enough to send some items my way, and those are the items that I will start with, including these pocket pops here of Denji and Pochita. And I will actually leave these in the boxes. When it comes to pocket pops, I usually just go ahead and do that. I'll leave them in the boxes and display them this way. So I'm definitely going to have to dedicate a shelf to Chainsaw Man because, like I said, I'm sharing some figures right now. And then I think there will be more that I will get in the future, especially if they do like a deluxe Chainsaw Man. I hope that does pan out to be true. And there could be some other interesting things. So yeah, I'm going to have to devote some space to it. And these will fit nicely right in front of those figures. And then, of course, I have some Funko Pops here. So we have the full-size Denji. And the Pops, I will be getting these out of box, or at least most of them. I will get them out of box towards the end of the video. So, of course, this matches up with the Pocket Pop. You know, it's the same pose. Yeah, pretty cool there. And then he also sent me the two versions of Pochita. So we have the common Pochita, and I really do like the character of Pochita. I kind of wish we could see more of the character, but I think with the anime, I feel like we only see him maybe in the first episode or two. But then with the, if you know the series, then you know the reason why we don't continuously see Pochita. But yeah, I do kind of miss seeing the character on screen. And at the back here, there is at least one more figure that I have that's on the back of this box. I'll get to it in just a moment here. But like I said, I have two versions of Pochita here. So Robert also did send me the Funko.com exclusive, which has a different pose, and I haven't had a really good chance to compare these side by side, so I'm looking forward to that, seeing how these different versions of Pochita, look next to each other. Next up here, another character I'm a big fan of. We do have Power, and even though I like this pop of Power, I'm really hoping that they do another one of her with some sort of action pose, maybe her with a weapon. That would be nice to see. I've seen some statues of her that look really awesome. So this is not a bad pop, but yeah, I just think an action pose would be so much better. And if they were to do that, I probably still would keep this one, but we'll see what they end up doing in the future because there's definitely more characters they could do. And at this point, I will point out, of course, I do have Chainsaw Man himself. I'll get to him in just a moment here. Makima, I don't think I really need that pop necessarily. Aki as well, I really don't feel like I need that one necessarily, but we'll see what else they decide to do with this particular franchise. Definitely let me know what other characters you would like to see and who are your favorite characters in this anime. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you're a fan of the anime or at least the manga. So yeah, let me know which characters you are into. So yeah, of course, we do have here Chainsaw Man. And this one here, you notice that it is in a protector, and there's a good reason for that. That's because I did go with a Chase bundle, and I did have a pretty good price with it. I'm happy with what I paid for this, but I really wanted to get the Chase. So yeah, there is the common figure, and then here is the Chase. And of course, the difference is the blood splattering, which you see it on the figure itself. They don't show that on the box itself. And I am going to actually leave this in the protector. But yeah, I really wanted to get this Chase, so I'm very happy with that. And I will still keep the common as well. So I got both of them here, and I've actually had Chainsaw Man previously. I think I shared it in a video previously. Actually, I've had two previously. I did put one into my prize pool, and then I still have this other one here. And of course, I don't need to keep two common, so I will be giving away another Chainsaw Man. That'll be in the prize pool again. But here is the one out of box. So yeah, really do like the design of it, of course, especially the teeth there. You got the tongue hanging out. Of course, you see the cord there, the power cord there to start himself up, so to speak. Yeah, so really awesome looking figure here. Something else I wanted to do though while I had this one out, and like I said, one of these commons I will be giving away at some point. It'll be in the prize pool. But I did get the U2s also. The U2s actually has blood splattering to it. It's just the one variant that they did. I don't think they have a separate one. Somebody could let me know if they have a version of this that does not have the blood splattering on it. Let me know about that. But yeah, I wanted to kind of compare the molds of these two together. Obviously, the pop is a little larger in size. In terms of the detailing, I think they're both, pretty spot on. Now, this version of Chainsaw Man, of course, since he has his shirt open, you do see the muscle detailing there. So you could say that maybe the Pop has a little more detailing with it. And it is actually a lower price point. With the U2s, they have a very distinctive look, especially with their eyes. But because this is Chainsaw Man, you don't see the eyes there. So that makes it look even more similar to the Pop. The poses are slightly different. I won't say that I really prefer one necessarily over the other. And what I really want from Funko is, an action pose for Chainsaw Man. Like if they do a deluxe one with the action pose, like I've seen with some of the statues, then I may have to go for that and add it into the collection. You can let me know if you actually prefer the U2s over the Pop, but I like both of them. I think they both look pretty good. I'm keeping both within my collection. And since this Chainsaw Man is in a protector, I think that's the one I'm going to use to give away. And this common one, I might actually just keep this out of box for a while. But yeah, I do my monthly giveaways over on Patreon. Always I shout that out. Basically, you can check that out if you're interested. You don't even have to be a patron in order to enter those giveaways. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some of these other figures out of box here. Like I said, the Chase I will leave in the box, but I do want to open up these other figures. Starting off with Denji here, who does have a pretty nice hair sculpt. Funko has been very on point with these recently. I also noticed that there used to be, with older Funko Pops, from time to time you get kind of the bleeding of the paint around the hair sculpt. It does still happen sometimes, but I don't think it's as common as it used to be. It's very slight here, like the paint from the ear is on the hair just a little bit. I'm trying to get that to focus, not focusing super well, but like I said, it doesn't happen a lot, not as much as it used to. It's a very minor thing now. It's kind of funny to me, he does not come with the base. You see, it doesn't have the hole there. He doesn't have a base, but actually his legs and his shoes are pretty much the same as Powers. I think it's just, they're so used to giving female characters the base to go along with them. That's why they did that. But yeah, very simple pose here. He's got the peace sign there, kind of lazily throwing it up. Yeah, so that is pretty cool there overall. We also know, if you know the character Denji, he loves to eat. So Funko's been doing those different anime pops where they're eating. So wouldn't be surprised if that's something they decide to do with Denji at some point. Then we have Power here. And I feel like more than one person said something about her eyes that they don't like. I'm sure somebody can remind me in the comments what it is you're not crazy about as far as her eyes are concerned. But, just a solid yellow, it works for me all right. I wish that the red horns were actually more of a darker red or a more vibrant red. I don't know. It just looks a little dull with my eye right now. But, it's still fine overall. Like I said, she has a pretty simple pose there, but there is some movement to it with the way that her jacket is flowing there in the shirt. Even her hair, though, I think there's something a little bit dull about the paint. I don't know if that's done intentionally with this character or not. It just doesn't look super vibrant up close, but I still do like the Pop overall. And, like I said, we'll see if they do another one of her in the future. Then, of course, we have our versions of Pochita here, starting off with the common version here. Got the little tongue sticking out. So I do think this is a very simple figure, but I think it's cute. I think it's true to the character. And we have the Funko.com exclusive. And Robert, you can remind me and, share with other individuals in the comments what it is that I think he said he wasn't a fan of the Funko.com one. Something about the legs that he's not too crazy about. You can kind of share that if you would like to, of course. But I think they're both true to the character. I think they both work. Very simple. And, we'll see if Funko decides to do another version of him as well. Maybe they'll do a flocked one at some point. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But, yeah, I think he works. And I really don't know if I really favor one over the other. Maybe I like the common just a little bit better, him in the sitting pose. But they both work for me personally. I understand, though, if somebody feels differently about those. And, again, of course, we do have Chainsaw Man himself, which I already shared with you all. And like I said, I am keeping the Chase in that box for right now with the protector, and the other one that was sitting there, I did go ahead and put that back into my prize pool. So yeah, I think I will actually keep this one out for a while, and I actually want to sit my U2s next to that one because, like I said, I do like both of them. I think they both look pretty cool. I don't know if I will get a statue at some point or not. There are some really good Chainsaw Man statues out there, and really good ones of Power as well. I'll kind of wait and see what else Funko decides to do next based on this franchise, and then maybe decide from there. Like if I want to fill some more shelf space, maybe I'll go for a statue, but I'm not going to guarantee that right now. But yeah, definitely let me know what you think about these pops here. Are you picking up any of these, or do you already have any of these? And what else would you like to see based on this particular franchise? Again, big shout out to my friend Robert for being nice enough to send some of these figures my way to kind of help me get this collection jump started. Thank you all for taking the time to check it out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.